doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right, like clear. There we go. Yes. So tell me, who's going to advance to the finals tonight?
McLean 6th.
Okay. What do you think?
Elder.
Well, we're about to find out. And in the Kroger kitchen, students from Trimble Tech High School are whipping up a surprise for the audience. And here to entertain us, the Southwest High School Jazz Band. Hey guys, let's give them a wave. I can't wait to hear from them later on tonight. So, who's ready to play Whiz Quiz? Woo! All right, I know McLean's ready, but is JP Elder ready? Nope. Yeah. Yes, we're ready! Okay, let's play Whiz Quiz. Woo! Are you guys ready to win? Yeah! Well, let's play then. Take it away, Jeff.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, contestants, it's time for Whiz Quiz.
McLean.
A gram.
Correct. All right, way to go, guys. The end of round 4.
Welcome to the 44th Four with IZ Whiz Quiz. I'm your host, Beyonce Wilson, and our teams for this first semifinal are McLean 6 and JP Elder. They're in their seats ready to go. Also ready, Forward Star Telegram columnist Bud Kennedy. He's going to be asking all the questions. Bud, let's get this started.
All right, good morning. Good afternoon. It's been a great Whiz Quiz the last few years. I'm glad to be back. I want to introduce the scorekeeper. Norma Burks is the district coordinator of UIL and academic activities and the Whiz Quiz director. And also welcome at the table here Jason Martinez, Carter Riverside teacher. He'll be the timekeeper. And resetting the buzzers is Kaylee Martinez. She is a Fort Worth ISD student. And would the team members please introduce yourselves from left to right, starting here with JP Elder.
My name is Mariel Maldonado.
My name is Gabriel Mora.
My name is Osvaldo Arroyo.
My name is Joseph Olafade.
You're all going to have to be a little louder over here, JP Elder. Okay.
My name is Kenzo Gibson.
My name is Daniel Sassano.
My name is Jack Davis.
My name is Hannah Rose Keister.
My name is Olivia Carroll.
All right, thank you, teams. All the rounds in this match are toss-up rounds. The questions are worth 10 points. You get 4 seconds to answer after you buzz in. You get 20 seconds for math questions. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Let's see, it says, okay. All right. The first person to hold this cabinet position in the United States was Thomas Jefferson. McLean?
Secretary of State.
Yes. Bonus. Oh, who is the captain? Answer some questions about foods from nursery rhymes for 10 points each. Little Miss Muffet was eating this when she saw a spider.
Time.
A Kurtzen Way.
Time's gone.
Time's up. Do we?
They have 5 seconds.
You have 5 seconds, JPL.
Time.
Do we go back to the?
No, you go to the next.
To the next bonus. Addressing to McLean. This character pulled a plum out of his Christmas pie using his thumb.
Peter Piper.
Elder?
Time.
Little Jack Horner. These baked goods are said to cost 1 a penny, 2 a penny, in a simple rhyme about them.
Hot cross buns.
Yes. So we go back now to, okay, back both teams. This artist's Les Demoiselles d'Avignon is an early example of Cubism. His Guernica shows a Spanish battle in 1937. McClain?
Picasso.
Do you need the full name?
That's good.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Bonus question. McClain? In his 2015 State of the Union address, this politician clapped back at Republicans by claiming he'd, quote, won both of them, unquote, referring to his presidential elections. For 10 points each, name this Democratic president whose last day in office was January 20th, 2017. Yes. This former Massachusetts governor lost the presidential race to Barack Obama in 2012.
Time.
Elder?
George Bush.
All right. Who is the captain here on Elder? Okay.
George Bush.
Mitt Romney. This senator, who recently died of brain cancer, lost the 2008 presidential race to Barack Obama.
Time.
Elder? John McCain. Both teams. This country in Central America is the only one with English as its official language.
United States.
No. And it borders Guatemala to the southwest. It was previously known as British Honduras. For 10 points, name this country with the capital of Belmopan. McClain?
The Dominican Republic.
No. Give it, Belize. Both teams. On one of these things, a 9-digit ABA routing number identifies the bank that's associated with it. These things, McClain?
Checks.
Yes. In the bonus, name these Hindu gods associated with certain animals. For 10 points each, this god is usually represented as a man with an elephant's head.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
Ganesha. This wife of Vishnu is often depicted flying on an owl.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
Lakshmi. This god of fire is often depicted on a ram. Agni. Both teams. One university in this state, Cornell, is a member of the Ivy League. The SUNY system includes universities in Buffalo and Albany in this state. McLean?
New York.
Yes. Modern farmers use fairly complex equipment to do their jobs. For 10 points each, this modern piece of equipment performs reaping, thrashing, and winnowing.
A tiller.
No. Elder?
Hoe.
No. A combine. These machines prepare soil for planting by stirring up the layers of soil.
A tiller.
Yes. The center pivot type of this device creates characteristic round patches of crop growth that can be seen from above. Elder? No. Irrigator. That's the end of the round. How do I know that's the end of the round?
Before we take a break, I want to give a shout out to the Advanced Media Program. We call it AMP at Southwest High School. Most of the production crew tonight is AMP students getting real great world learning. So stick around. We'll be right back for more Whiz Quiz.
Early college high schools put you in the academic fast lane, merging high school and college.
All three are on there.
Earn up to 60 hours of college credit free and graduate high school with an associate degree. That can save you thousands of dollars in college costs.
Maybe it's about to replicate. All right.
Early college high schools also offer support services, making them a perfect fit for first-generation college goers. Housed on the beautiful TCC Northwest campus, Marine Creek Collegiate High School focuses on academic achievement and equipping scholars with high-level college readiness skills. TCC South is a P-TECH early college high school. P-TECH stands for Pathways and Technology Program. It adds work-based learning to early college and connects students with industry partners. The Texas Academy of Biomedical Sciences, or TABS, is located downtown on the Tarrant County College Trinity River campus. TABS offers a world of health science studies and exceptional hands-on medical and laboratory learning.
The brain is the control system of the body.
Select from these Fort Worth ISD early college high schools: Marine Creek Collegiate High, TCC South Fort Worth ISD Collegiate High, and the Texas Academy of Biomedical Sciences, or TABS.
I noticed that some people might be left brain or right brain.
Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media.
My name is Joshua Duran, and I've been driving a bus since May of 2017. Y'all ready? I'm going to stay on this route because it's a good way to begin in the district. I mean, it opens a lot of opportunities. You're able to see what's out there There's many advantages working with transportation because you clock in at a certain time, you clock out, and then you got like maybe 2 to 3 hours in between. I'm being trained through 4th ISD to be a mechanic. Clock out of 4th ISD, transportation, I clock back into the shop. I like working with my hands. You got no better tools than these right here, right?
Hello,
So I'm getting paid while I'm being trained. It's a win-win. I'm also studying to be a teacher as well. I'm just working on my associate's degree at TCC. Right now, I'm in my 2nd semester. It's a great place because, I mean, people you work with are amazing. This has been a good decision. I mean, it's blessed me a lot. I'm driving the bus, and I like working with the kids also, and I'm just going places. I feel like I'm making progress in my life.
That's the award-winning Southwest High School Jazz Band, led by director Adam Kramer. Let's give them a hand. Welcome back to Whiz Quiz, the sport of knowledge. Our teams are all ready for round 2. Take it away, Bud.
All right, thanks. The score after the first quarter, McLean 70, Elder 0, and we go to the second quarter. So both teams, are you ready? Do we have any new players? Are there any substitutions on either team? Please introduce yourselves. Let's start at the left.
John.
What's your last name, John? Guadarrama?
Perez. Valle. Rodrigo Hinojosa.
Damian Martinez.
Saksha Magaro.
Sam Dwight.
JD Lee.
Francis Vanderberg. Noah Gamble.
All right, thank you. We have a lot of substitutions, so. All right. Picking back up with the second quarter, both teams, and I should say again, once again, these questions are worth 10 points. The bonus questions can add up to an extra 30 points. So now we'll start the next round. Are you ready? When this part of a fraction is 0, the whole fraction is equal to 0. Elder?
Denominator.
No. In an improper fraction, this part is greater than the denominator. For 10 points, name this number. McLean?
The numerator.
Yes. Bonus. Greek letters are often used in science. For 10 points each, this letter is used as the symbol for a unit of resistance in electricity. Elder? The omega. This letter is the name of a kind of nuclear decay in which 2 protons and 2 neutrons are emitted. Yes. A type of calculus is named for this letter, also used as a symbol of wavelength.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
Lambda. Both teams. A darker colored variety of this fruit is called a blood one. McLean?
Orange.
Yes. Bonus question. The literary King Duncan served as king of this country. For 10 points each, in the Shakespeare play, Macbeth eventually becomes king of this country.
Austria.
No. Elder?
England.
No. Scotland. Other Shakespearean royalty includes Hamlet, a prince of this country.
France.
No. Elder? Denmark. This king of pre-Roman Britain is the father of Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia in a play titled for him. Elder?
Time.
King Lear. Regular questions. This author's newest book, Carve the Mark, tells the story of Akos and Sira. Her better-known books are about a dystopian society divided into 5 factions. For 10 points, name this author who created the characters Caleb and Triss Pryor. Veronica Roth. This part of a cell is surrounded by a double-layered envelope. Nobody answered it. I didn't think we'd do the bonus if nobody answered it. There's nothing to bonus. I mean, I don't want to overrule you.
That's okay.
Do you want me to go to the bonus?
No, that's fine.
Okay. This part of a cell, this is both teams playing. This part of a cell is surrounded by a double-layered envelope, and inside this part of a cell, ribosomes are assembled. For 10 points, name this organelle which eukaryotes have that prokaryotes do not, and which contains the cell's DNA. Elder?
Nucleus.
Yes. In the bonus, name these terms related to cancer treatment. For 10 points each. This cancer treatment involves taking pills or injections of toxic chemicals to try and kill cancer cells.
Chemo.
Prompt on chemo.
Chemotherapy.
Yes. This term refers to cancers that have spread to other areas of the body beyond the origin.
Tumor.
No. McLean? Metastasis or metastasize. Elder? When doctors deemed cancer untreatable, they may recommend this type of care, which is aimed at improving quality of life rather than treating a disease.
Time.
McLean?
Time.
Palliative care. Both teams. One holiday in this month was formerly known as Armistice Day. This month is National Novel Writing Month. For 10 points, name the month of the year in which we fall back for daylight savings time, and in which we celebrate that? McLean?
November.
Yes. This man was the first vice president to resign since 1832. For 10 points each, name this vice president of Richard Nixon, who resigned in 1973, suspected of bribery and tax fraud. Elder?
Time.
Spiro Agnew. Nixon himself was accused of receiving improper gifts. In one famous speech, he said he would keep only this black and white Cocker Spaniel.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
Checkers. This was the nickname given to the attempted and ultimately successful removal of the special counsel Archibald Cox during the investigation into Nixon's Watergate scandal.
Time.
Elder?
Time.
The Saturday Night Massacre. That is the end of the round. Beyonce?
Thanks, Bud, and great job, teams. Speaking of teamwork, future chefs from Trimble Tech's Gold Seal Culinary program are working in the Kroger kitchen. They're preparing appetizers to serve at the end of the match. Will they make it in time? Stay tuned. And thank you to Kroger for supplying all the ingredients. Let's take a short break, and we'll be back with more Whiz Kids.
Step into a Gold Seal 6th through 12th school of choice and you know you're somewhere special.
We're going to analyze the data from the graphs.
Learn 2 or more languages and explore global cultures at the World Languages Institute, or WLI. It's the perfect next step for students from Spanish immersion and dual language enrichment programs, as well as other students eager to learn Spanish immersion style. Prepare for future careers with an international focus today at WLI.
If you kind of hold it up to the light, you can see what all's on the plate easier.
For college-bound girls with ambitious career goals, consider the Young Women's Leadership Academy in vibrant downtown Fort Worth.
The force pushing on it this way.
Rigorous coursework focuses on science, technology, engineering, art, and math.
You're going to see what all you can identify.
The single-gender school equips students for success in college, career, and leadership roles.
Good morning.
Future leaders are everywhere at the Young Men's Leadership Academy.
The material is moving there.
There's also an abundance of hands-on learning, accountability, and brotherhood.
We are brothers keepers.
This all-male college prep school emphasizes STEM skills, but also nurtures the whole student, equipping young men with life strategies for success.
It is a school full of opportunity.
Choose the 6th through 12th school of choice that fits you best at World Languages Institute, Young Men's Leadership Academy, or Young Women's Leadership Academy.
I am destined for success in everything I do.
Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media.
Can you count your money for me? Math and science is a great class to teach because we get to do a lot of hands-on activities. 25,
30, 35.
kind of get our hands dirty sometimes. Awesome. All right, let's look at it. Can you explain it to me? The light bulb moments are kind of my favorite. As they're understanding the concepts, you can hear them start teaching each other. Carlos?
You're gonna line up the decimals.
Okay. I've known I wanted to teach here since I was like 10. How did you know to subtract? There is a lot to absorb as a first-year teacher. At first it can kind of be overwhelming. All right, let's quickly get it together. I have a fantastic team. There's lots of opportunities to reach out to people, whether it's a new teacher induction specialist or a campus mentor or even your teammate. My new teacher induction specialist is Miss Erica Carranza. She'll come and observe and kind of give feedback and say these are the areas you can work on or these are the areas you're excelling in, which is always super appreciated. I would love for my students to leave my classroom not only with the knowledge and skills academically, but also with the confidence to be able to speak in front of a classroom.
$7,000.
As well as collaborating with peers and adults.
You have 52.
I love it. Good job, guys.
Thanks, Southwest Jazz Band. And now, more Whiz Quiz. Bud?
Thank you, Beyonce. And so after 2 quarters, our score now is McLean 110, Elder 20, and that's only at the half, so we have 2 more quarters to go. Teams, are you ready? Is anyone new who has not already been introduced? Please introduce yourself.
Nathan Romero.
Anyone on McLean?
Martin Adame. Thea.
All right, thank you. Our first question of the 3rd quarter. Name some things I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong page. Number 11 here. I was in the bonus. Number 11. Starting again. This man was the first leader of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference and spoke at the 1963 March on Washington. His wife, Coretta Scott, continued his civil rights work. Elder.
Martin Luther King.
Yes. Name some things associated with the color pink for 10 points each. Pink is used by organizations such as Susan G. Komen for the Cure to raise awareness for this type of cancer.
Breast cancer.
Yes. A metaphorical pink slip is given to someone who has just experienced this unfortunate situation.
Trauma.
No. McLean.
A miscarriage.
No. They were fired. Elder. Pinko is a slang nickname for someone with slight leanings toward this political viewpoint, which is traditionally associated with the color red.
Feminism.
No. McLean?
A Republican.
No. Communism. Back to the regular questions. This instrument's 3 pedals include the McLean?
Piano.
Yes. In the bonus. Despite its name, the Underground Railroad was largely neither of those things. For 10 points each, slaves may have used this constellation to find their way north, calling it the Drinking Gourd.
The Little Dipper.
No.
The
Elder.
Big Dipper.
Yes. This river was nicknamed the River Jordan as it marked the border between slave and free states.
The Ohio River.
Yes. One earlier route that many slaves took to freedom was south to this Florida. I gave the answer. Yeah, that's Florida, yes. For my former and do number 20. Okay, all right. We'll have a different now. Give one of those. Okay, we'll bring in the backup question here. Okay, this island, in which team has the, start McClay. This island in the Pacific Ocean was named for the day when it was first reached by a European ship. Name this Chilean island whose Spanish name is Isla de Pascua. No.
Easter Islands.
Yes. Yes. Both teams. This mountain range is being formed as the Indian subcontinent pushes into Asia. The Indus and Ganges rivers originate in this range. For McLean?
The Himalayan mountain range.
Yes. In the bonus, name some types of angles. For 10 points each, this type of angle is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees.
Obtuse.
Yes. This type of angle combines with another angle to add up to 180 degrees.
Supplementary.
Yes. This type of angle lies between 180 and 360 degrees and is the larger angle created by two lines. Elder?
Time.
Reflex angle. Back to the regular questions. This is calculation, teams. Martin wants to know what the sum of all the integers 1 through 10 is. He knows he could add up 1 and 10. McLean?
55.
Yes. This player lines up across from the nose tackle. For 10 points each, name this player on a football team who snaps the ball from the line of scrimmage. This is McLean's bonus.
Quarterback.
No. Elder.
Center.
Yes. Okay, back to McLean. These defensive players begin about 10 feet from the line of scrimmage and cover passes. They may be free or strong.
Running back.
No. Elder?
Backer.
No. Safety. Also lined up far back from the line of scrimmage are the defensive backs, who are sometimes given this nickname for their level of responsibility in stopping a play.
Linebacker.
No. Elder?
Referee.
No. Secondary. Both teams. One British king of this name was sent the Declaration of Independence by his American subjects. McLean?
King George.
Yes. In the bonus, Dr. Seuss created several characters from this species. For 10 points each, name this species of characters, humanoids who live on a speck of dust, which is on a flower, which is located on Mount Newell.
The Who's.
Yes. This who lets out the yup that convinces the rest of the jungle that Horton can in fact hear a who.
Time.
Elder?
Jack.
No. Jojo. This who catches the Grinch trying to steal Christmas.
Cindy Lou.
Yes. That's it for the round.
Excellent job, teams. We also have an excellent audience. And they're lining up with my friend Jada to play Are You Smarter Than a Whiz Quizzer? Jada, who's your first contestant?
All right, I have my first contestant here. What's your name?
Aaliyah.
And who are you supporting today?
J. Piotr.
Awesome. So we're going to get started. And your first question will be, the U.S. fought the Gulf War against what country led by Saddam Hussein? Do you want to ask the audience by any chance? Audience? Do you want to go with the answer? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Awesome, you're correct. And this is a goodie bag from FWISD. It has a couple notebooks and a lanyard you could even use for your ID.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I now have my second contestant. What is your name?
Madeline.
And who are you supporting today?
Mario.
Is it from JP Outer?
JP Outer.
JP Outer? Awesome. So we're going to get started with you. And your second question. The reliably erupting geyser Old Faithful is in what state? Home to much of the Yellowstone National Park.
Can I ask the audience?
Yeah, audience, can you help her out?
I'll go with the answer.
You go with it? All right, let's see. Wyoming, you're correct. Thank you. And here goes your goodie bag. Thank you for participating.
Thank you.
All right, I have my third contestant. What is your name?
My name is Ryan. That's Riley.
Riley.
Riley, who are y'all supporting today?
Daggett Montessori in the next round.
Awesome. All right, and your question is, in this musical, an adaptation of Romeo and Juliet with New York street gangs, the male lead Tony dies.
Hang on. West Side Story.
Let's see. Yes, y'all got it right. Congratulations. And here yours go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And back to you, Beyonce.
Thank you, Jada, and your contestants. Well, that brings us to round 4. Bud, it's all yours.
Thank you, Beyonce. And going into the fourth quarter, the score is McLean 200, Elder 70. So we have a fourth quarter and more questions. And do we have any new participants? Anyone who hasn't been introduced? Yes.
Reina.
Sophia Lino.
Anyone on Elder? Okay. All right, thank you both. Are you ready? One artist from this country created 36 views of Mount Fuji in this country. That art, McLean?
Japan.
Yes. Name these politicians who have served as governor in Indiana. For 10 points each, this former governor of Indiana is currently the U.S. Vice President.
Mike Pence.
Yes. This shortest serving of all U.S. presidents was once the governor of Indiana Territory. Elder? William Henry Harrison. This centrist Democrat was governor of Indiana from 1989 to 1997. He later served in the U.S. Senate from 1999 to 2011.
Bill Clinton.
No. Elder? Evan Bye. Both teams. This number, also known as a FICO score, is usually between 300 and 800. You can check this number through Equifax or McLean?
Credit score?
Yes. In the bonus, this show features detours, fast forwards, and roadblocks. For 10 points each, name this long-running international competition show hosted by Phil Kogan.
The Amazing Race.
Yes. Another long-running reality show is this police documentary whose theme song is Bad Boys by Inner Circle.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No. Elder?
Cops.
Yes. This competition show originally debuted on Fox in 2002, but its most recent season aired on ABC in 2018.
The Voice.
No. Elder?
Got Talent?
No. American Idol? Okay, both teams. The central atom in a molecule of water is this element. McLean?
Oxygen.
Yes. In the bonus. Yeah. The output of these objects is measured in lumens. For 10 points each, name these objects which you might find in a flashlight or lamp.
A light bulb.
Yes. Incandescent light bulbs use these thin strands, often made of tungsten, as the means of creating light through resistance.
Filament.
Yes. Iodine and bromine are often used in this type of incandescent bulb, which helps extend the lifespan of the tungsten filament. No. Elder?
Fluorescent
light bulbs.
No. Halogen. Thank you. Back to both teams. One of these symbols, when placed above a musical note, indicates that it should be played staccato. For 10 points, name this. McLean?
A dot.
Yes. The bonus. This queen's marriage to Louis XIV, 16th, was resented by many French people. For 10 points each, name this woman born with Austrian royal heritage.
Mary, Queen of Scots.
No. Marie Antoinette. Most likely legend rather than fact, this four-word phrase was supposedly uttered by Marie Antoinette when she was told the French people had no bread.
Let them eat cake.
Yes. Marie Antoinette's father, Francis I, held this title from 1745 to 1765, and her nephew, Francis II, was the final holder of this title.
King of France.
No.
Duke of France.
No. Holy Roman Emperor. One more. On the back of the bill, worth this much money, is the Great Seal of the United States. One coin worth this much money has the face of Sacagawea McLean.
$1.
Yes. Bonus. Bonus McLean. This property can be extended to all electromagnetic radiation, although materials may have this property for some wavelengths and not for others. For 10 points each, name this property which describes materials that do not let light through them. Yes. Opaque objects may do three things to light that encounters them. They may reflect it, scatter it, or this other action, where energy from the light goes into the object.
Absorb.
Yes. Objects that are not opaque may be transparent, or they may have this other property where only some light is transmitted.
Translucent.
Yes. That's our round. That's our match.
When we come back, we'll find out who's going to the finals. First, one more peek at the Kroger kitchen where Trimble Tech's culinary students are dishing it up. Don't go away.
Every school year is big, but third grade is pivotal. Suddenly you're multiplying, dividing, plus you're at a major turning point in reading.
I want to make sure everyone's ready. Put your foot
Third grade is when you transition from learning to read to reading to learn.
Would you
everything.
The Statue of Liberty stands on an island.
It was to be a present from the
She would be a symbol of the freedom.
But experts say only 1 in 3 children in the U.S. reads on grade level. It's a national problem with a Fort Worth solution. Welcome to Read Fort Worth Phase 2. While third grade is a big milestone, pre-K is where children often begin to see themselves as learners. Pre-K is fun and games, but make no mistake,
In pre-K, we learn rules, writing, letters, counting, science, reading.
think of it as basic training for kindergarten readiness and success in third grade reading. Childhood literacy can determine a child's performance in all subjects for years to come. In fact, children with low reading skills at the end of third grade are 4 times more likely not to finish high school.
Many of our students don't start the educational race at the educational starting line. Some call this an achievement gap, but really, it's an opportunity gap. And we can fix an opportunity gap with a comprehensive effort like Read Fort Worth.
Led by Fort Worth Mayor Betsy Price, BNSF Chairman Matt Rose, and Fort Worth ISD Superintendent Kent Scribner, Read Fort Worth is a coalition of business, civic, education, philanthropic, and community groups.
And what does that word spell?
Together, they're on a journey to 100 by 25, That's 100% of third graders reading at grade level by 2025.
Our community wants to make sure all students have the support they need to excel and grow into the talented workforce and entrepreneurs that our city needs to lead in the world economy.
Phase 1 brought committed partners and volunteers to the table for successful programs such as the Summer Scholars Cohort, which targets what's known as the Summer Slide. 71% of the children in the program gained or maintained their learning through the summer. Read Fort Worth Executive Director Anel Mercado says this next phase offers deeper work and new opportunities for impact.
Read Fort Worth has big, audacious goals around school readiness and third grade reading. We'll tackle them by working alongside our community through our collaborative action networks. Together, we can make a powerful difference in these areas.
The Read Fort Worth Collaborative Action Networks will be driven by data and will focus on results.
Like the best companies, those that really use data to monitor progress and make decisions, our collaborative action networks will more effectively use data and action to make changes and align resources for results.
The data will center on 5 key indicators of academic success: grades and assessments, attendance, behavior, school culture, and family engagement. The data will also identify areas of opportunity for community engagement and investment.
There will be different ways to engage and different levels of commitment. We cannot do it without our community.
Read Fort Worth Phase 2 will concentrate on Fort Worth ISD's 34,000 students in pre-K through 3rd grade and the community that supports the district.
That means you.
We hope you'll join us in making sure our kids are ready to read.
Great job, Alexis.
And ready to lead.
Apple, apple, A.
Welcome back to Whiz Quiz. We have a winner for our first semifinal. Here are Bud, Kennedy, and Norma Burks to represent the trophies. Bud?
All right, thank you, Beyonce. And we do have a winner. Let's have a big hand for both teams from our first Whiz Quiz semifinal. Our final score, McLean 330, Elder 80. Let's have a big applause first for Elder. And now, Norma Burks, would you present the trophies?
I will. Guys, I know you all worked really hard for a lot of weeks, and your parents made sure you got to your matches. I appreciate you all coming tonight. And McLean, y'all are going to sit through the next match and wait and see who wins that one. But Elder, y'all are welcome to stay too, but I want to present the trophy to y'all. Would you like to take it, sir? And then y'all can all get your picture made with your trophy. I hope to see y'all all back in the 7th and 8th grade next year, okay? Great, thank you.
Thank you. We'll be back soon with more Whiz Quiz.
Congratulations, McLean 6. And as promised, straight from the Kroger kitchen, trays and trays of goodies. This is the work of the Gold Seal Culinary students at Trimble Tech High School, and we all get to enjoy. I've got the Trimble Tech culinary instructor, Chef Natasha, here to tell us what we're diving into. The food looks great. What is it?
Well, today we used our Blue Zones inspiration. Since we are now a approved Blue Zone school and a city, we have some wonderful healthy options for you today, but also tasty. We are going to have a Italian pinwheel stuffed full with vegetables. We also have a, let me think, a meatless meatball. You've got to try it with a little bit of sauce. And then we also have a panna cotta with some beautiful fruit on it.
Well, the meatball sounds great.
It's really good.
What are some of the skills they used to take it?
Well, they had to play around today with some recipes. So we did it was more of a vegetarian meatball. It's really, really challenging for them. But then when it was all said and done, they were like, wow, this is actually better than a real meatball. It's packed full of protein and no carbohydrates. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Well, I can't wait to try it. Thank you to you and your students for providing such an awesome treat.
Thanks for having us.
Let's congratulate McLean 6 one more time. And thank you again to Kroger for sponsoring the culinary segment. Plus, a big thank you to Pizza Snob for feeding the crew and me tonight. The pizza was amazing. See you in a few minutes for our second semifinal.
What we're doing tomorrow night.
Reinvent your learning environment at the Fort Worth Technology Conference 2019, January 26th, 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at Southwest High School. Explore the latest technology innovations, network with other educators, experience the digital playground, escape room, and breakout sessions. This year's keynote speaker, Adam Bello, was named the 2014 Innovator of the Year by the Academy of Education, Arts, and Sciences. Registration is waived for Fort Worth ISD educators. Pre-registration outside the district is $35. For registration information, visit fwisd.org/FWTC.
More than 87,000 students, each one unique. Are you looking for a high school education as individual as you are? Then keep watching. Some notable graduates of Fort Worth ISD are with me in the studio to tell you about Gold Seal programs and schools of choice. The next 3 minutes could change your life.
Gold Seal is all about finding the pathway that matches your interests, your skills, and your goals. Gold Seal categories, where do I start? There's engineering, aviation, early college, high school, broadcast journalism, culinary arts. Jeff, help me out.
There's health science, world languages, fine arts, government and law, digital gaming, and more. A lot more. Something for everyone.
And something really special with on-the-job, real-world learning, classes taught on college campuses, and opportunities for internships, licenses, certifications, and college credits. Lots of college credits.
A great example, early college high schools. These programs give you the opportunity to graduate with a high school diploma and your associate degree, tuition free.
And you can earn college credits several ways, depending on the program you choose. However you do it, you can potentially save thousands of dollars in college costs.
And if you need to work to pay for college, Gold Seal programs are really golden. Take the aviation program. Students can earn hours toward their airframe mechanic certification and college credits all at the same time.
Why is this a big deal? Think about it. Wouldn't you rather have a job that pays about $18 an hour instead of $8?
You know, I really see the Gold Seal program as a pipeline. I would, though I'm an engineer. But they really are a pipeline to supply companies with a well-prepared workforce.
If you're interested in the engineering pipeline, there are several great Gold Seal programs to choose from. Programs that emphasize advanced academics, especially math and science.
Among them, our new I Am Terrell Academy for STEM and Visual and Performing Arts. That's a learning opportunity at the highest level.
Bottom line, the pathway you choose will engage you, challenge you, and give you a head start on your bright future.
My pathway? Broadcast journalism and media technology. That was me a few years ago, telling you how my Gold Seal program helped me get a great college scholarship. Now I can say that right out of college, I got a great job too. I'm a major market TV news photojournalist.
The district also has 2 outstanding single-gender schools. That's me, going into the Young Women's Leadership Academy as an 8th grader. The support I received from the YWLA staff and students was awesome. Now I'm here at Texas A&M, where I'm majoring in political science.
We go to YMLA.
That's the Young Men's Leadership Academy.
Oh wow, that was 7th grade. And now we're in high school, still loving YMLA. And learning all we need for success.
I want to be a pediatric heart surgeon. I remember how excited I was starting out at TAPS, the Texas Academy of Biomedical Sciences. Now I'm living my dream as a college student here at the University of North Texas, majoring in biology and about to apply to grad school.
What's your dream career? What problem do you want to help solve? We've got a Gold Seal program to get you there. It's your choice. Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media. This is Fort Worth, the way we see it every day. But let's take the 1,000-foot view, and you'll see that this is also Fort Worth ISD. Our 148 campuses, schools in every neighborhood, are preparing students for success in college and for tomorrow's workforce. So, no matter who you are, what you do, where you live, you belong here. Fort Worth ISD is a good place to be for a lot of good reasons. But don't just take our word for it. The Texas Education Agency says our most recent academic gains are among the best. The TEA named us one of 2 top districts in Texas in year-to-year positive growth in academic achievement. Our gains were across the board, including substantial increases in the percentage of students reading on grade level. And we've cut the number of campuses rated improvement required in half. Among those moving up to meeting the standard were 5 schools that were reconstituted as leadership academies. After investing time, top talent, and money at the campuses, including a $1 million gift from the Rainwater Charitable Trust, the accountability gains at all 5 campuses were in double digits. There's also our nationally recognized commitment to equity. The Fort Worth ISD Board of Education received the 2018 CUBE Award for Urban School Excellence from the Council of Urban Boards of Education, where educational equity is one of the core measures. Then there's our scholarship dollars. The class of 2018 earned a record-setting $102.6 million in merit scholarships and grant offers. That's up from $36 million just 3 years ago. At the front end of the education journey, our 4,000 littlest learners are getting a great start in Fort Worth ISD pre-K. How are you? And their parents got to register them online instead of in-line, as our district moved to an all-online registration process. There's also this space right here, our new I Am Terrell Academy for STEM and VPA. From day one, this campus was buzzing with creative energy in labs, an incredible makerspace, and on the visual and performing arts side, in studios, practice rooms, and a world-class performance hall. And talk about engaging. The Cowan Humanities Academy at I Am Terrell makes us all want to go back to school. What does he say there? As construction on I Am Terrell was wrapping up, a new capital improvement program was already in high gear. Thanks to you, the voters, our record-setting 2017 bond is transforming learning spaces district-wide. The Fort Worth community is also all in for elementary literacy with Read Fort Worth, which is doing an outstanding job of aligning its partners, resources, and strategies to support our district's 100 by 25 literacy initiative to get all 3rd graders reading on grade level by the year 2025. Led by Mayor Price and Matt Rose, it's a perfect example of collective impact for bigger and quicker results, especially where they're needed most. As we've said before, we can't do it without you. You belong here.
Who do you think is going to advance to the finals tonight?
Daggett Montessori.
Okay, and what do you think?
Stripling!
Well, we'll find out tonight. Here to entertain us is the Southwest High School Jazz Band. I can't wait to hear from them tonight. So, who's ready to play Whiz Quiz?
We are.
No, I don't think y'all sound ready.
We are.
Okay, let's play Whiz Quiz.
You guys ready to win? Yeah! Well, let's play then. Take it away, Jeff.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, contestants, it's time for Whiz Quiz.
McLean.
Oh, Graham.
Correct. All right, way to go, guys. The end of round 4.
Welcome to Fort Worth ISD Whiz Quiz. This is the 41st year of Whiz Quiz in our district. I'm your host, Beyonce Wilson. Well, we just saw McLean 6 advance to the 6th grade finals, and either Daggett Montessori or Stripling would join them. So let me introduce the man asking the questions tonight. He's Bud Kennedy of the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. Bud, take us to round 1.
Thank you, Beyonce. Quiz. Welcome, Stripling and Daggett Montessori. I want to introduce the scorekeeper, the district coordinator of UIL and academic activities, and the Whiz Quiz director. And the timekeeper here is Jason Martinez. And resetting the buzzers, Kaylee Martinez. So thank you, Kaylee, and Fort Worth ISD student. Now we'll ask the team members, please introduce yourselves, left to right, starting with Stripling.
My name is Steven Ayala. My name is Joaquin Garcia.
My name is Samuel Garcia.
My name is Haley Matei. My name is Jesse Juarez. My name is Nima Sresna. My name is Mira
Roth.
My name's Ian Lawler.
My name is Jack Moreno.
My name is Elizabeth Clare.
All right, thank you. All of you have to get right up to the microphone when you say something. So don't be shy about getting up on the microphone. Thank you, all teams. All rounds in this match are toss-up rounds. These questions are worth 10 points. You get 4 seconds to answer after you buzz in. For math questions, you get 20 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
First toss-up question. This letter is used in math to represent the second coordinate in an ordered pair. Daggett Montessori.
Why?
No. Oh, I can't. It's not typed right. It is Y. Thank you. So we go to the bonus. Daggett, who's your captain? Horses have played a major part in many well-known works of literature. For 10 points each, a Mary O'Hara novel tells the story of rancher Ken and this horse, his friend.
Time.
Stripling.
Black Beauty.
No. Flicka. This horse tells his own story of pulling a taxi in London in a book by Anna Sewell.
Black Beauty?
Yes. Rocinante is the steed of this man of La Mancha, the protagonist of a Spanish novel named for him.
Don Quixote?
Yes. Back to the toss-up. In this book, Uriel is home to creatures who use love and light to help defeat evil darkness. The main character of this book finds her father on the dark planet Daggett Montessori.
A Ripple in Time?
Yes. Answer some questions about chess pieces for 10 points each. This is the total number of pawns in a standard chess set.
10?
No.
No, 36. 36.
No. 16. This piece is placed in the corners of the board. It used to be called the castle.
Rook.
Yes. This chess move is the capture of a pawn on its opening 2-square move if it could have been captured by moving just 1 square.
En passant.
Yes. Back to the toss-up. A movie about these things featured Sofia Vergara as Flamenca and Anna Faris as Linda. In a 2017 episode of Doctor Who, the Doctor and Bill find creatures that can only communicate using these things. For 10 points, name these small images used. Stripling.
Morse code?
No. Used in text messages. Daggett? Montessori? Yes. In the bonus, name some things that can be abbreviated FF. For 10 points each, this dynamic musical term is louder than fort.
Fortissimo.
Yes. Fianna Fáil is a major political party in this European island country. This party's rivals include Sinn Féin and Fine Gael.
Ireland?
Yes. FF represents the number 255 in this base system, which uses the letters A through F in addition to the numerals 0 through 9. Stripling?
Keyboard?
No. Exit. Toss-up. This country contains at least part of 8 of the world's 10 tallest mountains. The capital and largest city of this mountainous country is Kathmandu.
Nepal.
Yes. That was Daggett.
Yes.
Oh. Buzzer repair. Is it working? Good. Okay, thanks. For the bonus, calculate some probabilities using a fair coin to do coin flips. For 10 points each, what is the probability of flipping 2 heads in a row using a fair coin?
2 out of 4?
No.
Time.
1 in 4. What is the probability of flipping 3 heads in a row using a fair coin?
1 in 8?
Yes. What is the probability of flipping a heads, then a tails using a fair coin?
1 over 2?
No. Stripling.
Oh, 1 in 4?
Yes. Toss-up. This country had an inquisition that tried to find people pretending to be Catholic. The city of Granada in this country was once ruled by the Moors, who built the Alhambra. For 10 points, name this European country once ruled by Ferdinand and Isabella.
Spain?
Daggett, Montessori, Spain, yes. Bonus. In chemistry, salts are compounds made from these types of particles. For 10 points each, name these atoms or particles that have a positive or negative charge.
Electrons?
No. Stripling. Time. Ions. A gas that has been ionized, that is a gas made of charged particles, is its own state of matter with this name?
No answer. Plasma?
Yes. These objects can be spun around a coil of wire to create electric charge, as in most generators.
No answer.
Stripling?
Copper?
No. Magnets. And that's the end of our first round.
Thanks, Bud. This match is just getting started. See you back here for more action right after the break.
Remember how we did last time? We had the drawings and you had to put up the words?
A great teacher changes everything.
Oh, you're learning the syllables?
You can be one too, inspiring young minds and experiencing the many rewards of teaching.
One little L and then two little L's.
Just find your place in Fort Worth ISD's Teaching and Education Gold Seal program of choice.
We're gonna start reading the story again.
Work alongside experienced educators and one-on-one with children to develop head-of-the-class skills. Seize opportunities to intern in the community, earn certifications and college credit. Follow your path to a fulfilling career in teaching and education at Polytechnic Teaching and Learning.
When you get to this one, you're gonna put two little L's, okay?
Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media.
My name is Chantrell McIntyre. I've been driving for Fort Worth ISD for about 17 years. I have to be at work at 6:30. So my day starts from there. 6:30, I am rolling. We're on the road. You're picking up pretty early. So you're like the first person they see when they come out the house. You look nice, girl. Hi, Jessica. You can be a positive or you can be a negative. But, you know, to me, I'd rather be a positive. Make them smile. Y'all doing okay? All right. This is personal to me. I have a sister who has cerebral palsy, and she's totally disabled. So I have a compassion for the kids that I pick up. How's your day going so far? Good. When I see these kids, I'm not looking at their situation. I'm looking at who they are. They love that you know them, not that they're just another student that rides the bus. You know, they like you to interact with them, you know, build a friendship. What about the bowling tournament that y'all had? Oh, well, we won. Ah, Northside did? Yeah. Congratulations. You want to be a bus driver because you have freedom. You just have freedom. This job is so flexible. With me having kids, I'm able to take them to doctor's appointments. Also, if I just want to hang out with them, I can. You know, it's flexible. I can get extra work or I can be with the kids. I just love it. All right, Miss Sophia. I feel this is the most precious cargo that you can transport. Tomorrow.
That's the Southwest High School Jazz Band, led by Director Adam Kramer. Let's give them a hand. Welcome back to Whiz Quiz, the sport of knowledge. Our teams are ready for round 2. So take it away, Bud.
All right, after round 1, it is our score so far, this is just after round 1, is Daggett Montessori 120, Stripling 20. Now, is anyone new for this round? If you're a new player in this round, please introduce yourself. Stripling, Daggett? Yes. All right. Our first toss-up question. Teams, are you ready? This royal title of Edinburgh applies to Queen Elizabeth II's husband, Prince Philip. Their grandson, Prince William, holds this title of Cambridge. Stripling?
Duke.
Yes. This legendary king had a son named Mordred. For 10 points each, name this king who was mentored by the magician Merlin.
Arthur.
Yes. This man is the father of Arthur with Igraine.
Sir Lancelot.
No. Daggett Montessori.
Time.
Uther Pendragon. Arthurian legends claim that he defended Britain from these Germanic invaders whose name is combined with Anglo in another term for Old English.
Anglo-Saxon.
Yes. Back to the toss-up. On this temperature scale, absolute zero is about minus 460 degrees. No.
Celsius.
No.
Aw.
Normal human body temperature is about 99 degrees on this scale.
Fahrenheit.
Yes. Bonus. Daggett Montessori. When this action is legally performed by a doctor, it is called euthanasia. For 10 points each, name this action.
Putting to sleep.
Yes. Some states allow the death penalty. A sentence more formally given this name, abbreviated CP.
Death row.
No. Stripling? Capital punishment. In law, both murder and manslaughter are forms of this crime, which literally means the killing of a person in Latin.
Time.
Stripling.
Homicide.
Yes. Toss-up. This word names a bowl in which food is ground with a pestle. It also names a small portable...
Mortar.
Yes. In the bonus. Answer some questions about things that have eyes. For 10 points each. These tropical storms form an eye near the center that's relatively calm.
Hurricane.
Yes. The eyes of snails are located on these appendages that protrude from the head.
Stalks.
Yes. This city's eye is actually a giant Ferris wheel on the bank of the River Thames.
London.
Yes. Toss-up. During this war, the Battle of the Marne occurred along the Western Front. Modern tanks and trench warfare became common during this war.
World War I.
Yes.
Good job, Ian.
In the bonus, the Pythagorean theorem applies to these shapes. For 10 points each. Name this shape whose hypotenuse is labeled C in the Pythagorean theorem.
Triangle.
More.
Right triangle.
Yes. The formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 of the product of these two quantities.
A and B.
No. Stripling. The length of the base and the length of the height. The angles of a triangle add up to this number.
180.
Yes. Last question of this round. Toss-up. This ocean connects to the Bay of Bengal and the Red Sea. The Mozambique Channel in this ocean separates Africa from a certain large island country. For 10 points, name this major ocean in which you find...
Indian Ocean.
Yes. Name some famous cities in Massachusetts. The first battle of the Revolutionary War was in this city.
Lexington.
Yes. You can visit the homes of Robert Frost and Emily Dickinson in this city, also home to the University of Massachusetts.
Concord.
No. Stripling.
Boston.
No. Amherst. This city was the birthplace of 2 U.S. presidents and shares its name with the middle name of one of them.
Boston.
No. Stripling.
Quincy.
Yes. That's the end of our second round.
Thanks, Bud. There's a lot more Whiz Quiz ahead, right after this short break.
Want a high school experience that moves you?
How does your character move?
Explore the I Am Terrell Academy for STEM and VPA.
This down arrow brings this forward.
On the STEM side, students innovate, design, and problem solve in a high-tech makerspace. Coursework includes advanced levels of math and science in preparation for college and careers in engineering and computer science. Opportunities to earn college hours, field trips, and community partnerships elevate the experience.
Ready and go.
VPA students blend academics with intensive training in the arts, in state-of-the-art studios, practice rooms, a black box theater, and an amazing performance hall.
Ready and go.
Support from the local arts community provides unique opportunities as students prepare for college scholarship auditions and artistic careers.
And then take the art to the next level.
Students also participate in the Cowan Humanities Academy,
In what way is he repeating it? Because
a college prep level study that transforms English, social studies, and Latin classes.
start realizing how you use your body.
The I Am Terrell Academy for STEM and VPA, shaping innovators, artists, and lifelong learners.
So you're designing your 3D hand over here.
Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media.
These authors, these poets, they paint pictures with words. What are we seeing there? Nadia? My name is Charlie Garcia. I'm a 5th grade teacher at Benbrook Elementary, and this is my second career. Illustrate for the reader. Before I was a teacher, I was a retail manager for 13 years, and just felt it was time to make a change and do something very positive and impactful and important. Who can tell me what a simile is? As a new teacher, there's a lot that you don't know. There's a lot that you don't understand yet. Fort Worth ISD provides just an ample amount of training opportunities and development opportunities.
Go ahead and get started.
We have a system where we can log on and choose from just lots of dates and opportunities to gain additional training and development. So that's, I think, unique to this district, and it's really important to somebody like me who wants to develop and become better at teaching. Very nice. Class, let's give her a round of applause. Very nicely done. Thank you. This is an incredible opportunity in terms of development, in terms of growth, and future opportunities as well. I couldn't be happier about the change and this new experience.
Isn't the band playing great tonight?
Yes.
Okay, bud, round 3, time, and it's all yours.
All right, thank you, Beyonce. After 2 rounds, the score is Daggett Montessori 230, Stripling 70. We have 2 more rounds. All right, teams, are you ready for the first toss-up? Oh, is there anyone new playing? Do we have any new players? Please introduce yourself.
Aviana Arena.
Anyone else? Over here? All right, thank you. First toss-up. This character carries several books in her suitcase and lends one to a running boy. She invites that boy into her home in the east end of 2 Mills. For 10 points, name this character from Maniac McGee. Stripling? No. Who has crayon-loving siblings named Hester and Lester.
Time.
That's it. Amanda Beal. Toss-up. This meat's Black Forest type is produced in Germany. This is the main meat. Daggett Montessori, yes. This author wrote a series in which Catherine and Jonah help return missing children to their proper time. For 10 points each, name this author of the Missing series. Stripling?
I'm going to pass it to Samuel.
That's correct, yeah. Okay. It doesn't have to come from the captain, right? She passed it, okay. Haddix wrote about this forbidden third child of the Garners in Among the Hidden.
Time.
Stripling?
Luke?
Yes. Luke's friend Jen has a father working for this enforcement agency looking for illegal shadow children.
Time.
Stripling?
Population police?
Yes. Back to the toss-up. A famous series of works by this artist depicts haystacks, some of them covered in snow. Those stacks were near this artist's home in Giverny, France, where his gardens of water lilies were another favorite subject of his. Stripling? Yes. Bonus? Answer some questions about the history of computers. For 10 points each, this British scientist broke the German Enigma code with the help of a computer. Daggett Montessori?
Ada Lovelace.
No. Alan Turing. Most early computers used continuous streams of input, making them this type of computer as opposed to digital.
I'm going to pass it to Joaquin. Analog.
Yes. This frame with sliding beads was a form of early computer. It was used to perform business calculations and to teach arithmetic.
I'm going to pass it to Haley.
Time.
Abacus.
Yes. Toss-up. Pardon me. The Elgin marbles are a part of this building that was stolen by the British. This building's famous columns are part of the Doric order. For 10 points, name this ancient Greek building, a temple to Athena.
The Parthenon.
Yes. Bonus. On these toys, white and yellow, blue and green, and orange and red are on opposite sides. Name this six-sided puzzle toy.
Rubik's Cube.
Yes. To within 1 second, what is the current world record for solving a 3x3 Rubik's Cube?
$20 seconds.
No.
2.12.
No. 4.2. Erno Rubik, the inventor of the cube, is an architect from this European country.
Germany.
No.
Talkie.
No. Hungary. Toss-up. A common hangout in this city is Pop Tate's Chocolate Shop. Mr. Weatherby is the principal of this city's high school. For 10 points, name this fictional city that is home to characters like Dilton Doily, Jughead Jones, and Archie Andrews.
Riverdale.
Yes. The bonus? Many hotels have become famous for their roles in history or popular culture. For 10 points each, a 1907 break-in into 2 offices located in this hotel in Washington, D.C., ultimately forced Richard Nixon to resign.
Hotel.
Yes. This New York City hotel was home to Eloise, and Kevin McAllister stayed in this hotel in Home Alone 2.
The Plaza.
Yes. Although not an actual hotel, the Hanoi Hilton was the nickname of a POW camp used for U.S. prisoners during this war.
The Vietnam Wall.
Yes. That's it for this round.
Excellent job, teams. We also have an excellent audience, and they're lining up with my friend Jada to play Are You Smarter Than a Whiz Quizzer? Jada, who's your first contestant? All right.
All right. Let's see your question, Lulu. Okay, name these large collections of water droplets or ice in the sky.
Snow?
No, I'm sorry. Let's see. It's clouds. You were close. All right, and you get a goodie bag from FWISD. You did great, and thank you for participating. And I now have my second contestant. All right, what is your name?
Henry.
Henry, who are you supporting?
McLean 6.
Awesome. Let's see the question. So what kind of crustacean is this zodiac symbol Cancer?
I have not studied that in class.
It's quite hard. Audience, can you help? Do you want to go with the answer?
Yes.
Yes, audience, thank you and thank you. And here goes your goodie bag. All right, my third contestant. Yeah, y'all could both come. All right, what is your name?
Isabel. Walt.
And who are y'all supporting today?
McLean.
McLean as well? Awesome. All right, let's get your question. Okay, the remains of the Alamo are in what is now the city in Central Texas? You want to ask somebody? I think she knows. Let's see. Yes, you're correct. Thank you. Here goes your goodie bags. Thank you, and back to you, Beyonce.
Thanks, Jada, and thank you, contestants. Y'all did a great job. Well, that brings us to round 4. Bud, it's all yours.
Thank you, Beyonce. And now that the score has gotten closer, the score going into the final round is Daggett Montessori 270, Stripling 160. Do we have any new players for the 4th round? Yeah, everyone's been, okay. All right, we've introduced everyone, so teams, are you ready? Toss-up question. Cycads and ginkgo are this type of plant, which does not use ovaries to protect its seeds. Many of these types of plants are conifers, whose seeds are attached to their cones. For 10 points, name this type of plant, which is named for having naked seeds.
Time.
Gymnosperms. Toss-up. This U.S. Senator prosecuted terrorist Eric Rudolph and several Ku Klux Klan members in Birmingham. He was elected in 2017 to fill Jeff Sessions' seat. For 10 points, name this current U.S. Senator a Democrat who defeated Roy Moore in the tight Alabama election. Doug Jones. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I thought that was the timer.
Bob Abbott.
She didn't have the answer, so what do we do now?
I don't pay attention. That's fine.
I think we'll go on to the, well, should we? Okay. Character toss-up question. Characters in this show's final season included Lieutenant Anita Van Buren and District Attorney Jack McCoy. Jesse L. Martin spent several seasons as a New York City detective on this show. For 10 points, name this TV show whose spin-offs include Criminal Intent and Special Victims Unit. Stripling.
Oh,
Yes.
thank God, I was going to say that. As soon as I heard special...
Bonus. This substance is produced in the microsporangia of flowering plants. For 10 points each, name this grainy substance produced by plants and carried by bees.
Pollen.
Yes. The microsporangia are located on this part of the plant, made of a filament topped by an anther.
I'm going to pass it to Josie. The pollen duct?
No. Daggett Montessori.
The bud?
No, stamen. Pollen may be present in this food's raw form, so some people consume locally produced versions of it to try and mitigate their allergies.
Honey.
Yes. Toss-up. This document was written by the Archbishop of Canterbury and was designed to give protection to barons. It was signed near Runnymede in England by the English king. For 10 points, name this great charter signed by King John in 1215.
Time.
Magna Carta. These two characters sell tickets to view a fruit created by crocodile tongues, and they're later killed when the centipede releases that fruit, crushing them.
Ant Sponge and Ant Spiker.
Yes. The bonus. Prime numbers with a difference of 2 are nicknamed with this word. For 10 points each, give this word, which also describes a mattress that's smaller than a full.
Twin.
Yes. The Twins are a Major League Baseball team in this state.
Minnesota.
Yes. Twins who are not genetically identical are known by this adjective.
Fraternal.
Yes. That's it. That's our match.
We did it. Thanks, Bud. When we come back, we'll find out who's going to the finals. So stick around.
Three different poems, hence the 3 groups. You will all have a different poem. I've had a really good experience at Fort Worth ISD. So what is our rhyme scheme? It's been really amazing and really fun. You got it, perfect. A little overwhelming for sure, but there's been a lot of support, so I've been enjoying it so far. All right, how many stanzas does this have? I've gotten a lot of help from my new teacher induction specialist, Rebecca. She's been able to help me break down lesson planning and the objectives with the TEKS, and I was able to learn more ideas that I didn't know existed because this is a new career for me. Good job, Katie. Before this, I worked in college admissions. I was a college admissions counselor. So actually, I've seen firsthand, I know that when students don't have the grades that they need to get admitted to their dream school right away, it's usually because 9th and 10th grade, they messed around a little bit. So now with my sophomores, I'm trying really hard to just keep them on track. Look for repetition, look for phrases that repeat themselves. If you have the right personality and you're in it for the right reasons, that you can impact not just the students, but the generations to come after that. That's what's most important. You can do this! And then you'll just be able to get the help and the support that you need along the way.
Estamos en Fort Worth, así es como lo vemos todos los días. Pero si se acercan más, verán que esto también es Fort Worth ISD. Nuestras 148 escuelas, una en cada vecindario, están preparando a los estudiantes para el éxito en la universidad y para las carreras del mañana. Entonces no importa quién eres, qué haces o dónde vives, aquí perteneces. Fort Worth ISD es un gran lugar por muchas buenas razones. Pero no solo confíes en nuestra palabra. La Agencia de Educación de Texas dice que nuestros recientes logros académicos están entre los mejores. Esta agencia nos nombró uno de los 2 distritos más importantes de Texas por crecimiento positivo en rendimiento académico de un año a otro. Mejoramos en todas las áreas, incluyendo grandes aumentos en el porcentaje de estudiantes que leen a nivel de grado. Y hemos reducido a la mitad el número de campus evaluados con bajo rendimiento. Entre los que avanzaron para cumplir con el estándar están 5 escuelas que se reconstituyeron como academias de liderazgo. Después de invertir tiempo, talento y dinero a estas escuelas, incluida una donación de $1 millón de Fundación Rainwater, las ganancias de rendimiento académico en los 5 campus fueron impresionantes. También existe nuestro compromiso con la equidad, reconocido a nivel nacional. La mesa directiva de Fort Worth ISD recibió el premio a la excelencia escolar urbana de 2018 por el Consejo de Juntas de Educación Urbanos, donde la equidad educativa es una de las medidas principales. También están nuestras becas recibidas. La clase de 2018 obtuvo un récord de $102.6 millones en becas. Eso es un aumento de 36 millones de hace solo 3 años. En la primera etapa, nuestros 4,000 alumnos más pequeños están teniendo un gran comienzo en el pre-kinder de Fort Worth ISD. Y sus padres los pudieron inscribir en línea, en lugar de esperar en una fila, ya que nuestro distrito se convirtió en un proceso de inscripción completamente en línea. También tenemos este espacio justo aquí, la nueva Academia I Am Terrell para STEM y las Bellas Artes. Desde el primer día, este campus estaba lleno de energía creativa. En laboratorios, un espacio de creación increíble. Y en el lado de las Bellas Artes, en estudios, salas de práctica y una sala de espectáculos de clase mundial. Y hablando de participar, Cowan Humanities Academy at I Am Terrell hace que todos queramos volver a la escuela. Cuando se estaba terminando la construcción de I Am Terrell, ya estaba en marcha un nuevo programa de mejoras de capital. Gracias a ustedes, los votantes, nuestro bono de 2017, el cual marcó récord, está transformando los espacios de aprendizaje en todo el distrito. La comunidad de Fort Worth está unida acerca de la lectura con Read Fort Worth, que está haciendo un excelente trabajo al alinear a sus socios, recursos y estrategias al apoyar la iniciativa de lectura del distrito 100 para el 25, para que todos los estudiantes de tercer grado lean a nivel de grado para el año 2025. Dirigida por la alcaldesa Betsy Price y Matt Rose, es un ejemplo perfecto de impacto colectivo para obtener resultados más grandes y más rápidos, especialmente donde más se necesita. Como hemos dicho antes, no podemos hacerlo sin ti. Aquí perteneces.
Welcome back to Whiz Quiz. We have a winner for our second semifinal. Here is Bud Kennedy and Norma Burks to present the trophies. Bud?
All right, thank you, Beyonce. This was a close match. Let's have a big round of applause for both teams. The final score of this match, Daggett Montessori 310, Stripling 190. So close match, good match, close match all the way around. Let's have a big round of applause for Stripling. Norma?
Thank you. Well, guys, it's coming to the end, but next year you're all going to be back, 7th and 8th grade Whiz Quiz, right? Yes. Okay, super. Wonderful. I'm going to present this to the person who was your team captain, but you get to share with him. Give Stripling a round of applause, everyone.
And Daggett Montessori, we'll see you in just a few minutes. So we'll be back with more Whiz Quiz.
Congratulations, Daggett Montessori. The championship match is next, and you've got to hang around for that. Meanwhile, we want to thank Pizza Snob Restaurants for feeding me and the crew tonight. The pizza was awesome. With that, we'll be right back. Just keep it here.
Since the launch of the learning model in several of our schools this fall, it's been great to see students, teachers, and principals deeply engaged in the model and getting results.
Okay, good job, Victoria. Give her a hand clap.
The Fort Worth ISD learning model basically redesigns instruction to focus on critical thinking and deeper content knowledge. Right, Kachara?
That's right. The teacher designs challenging learning experiences so that students will research to strengthen their literacy skills, create with technology tools, learn to communicate at high levels through writing, conversation, and presentation, and engage in student leadership through collaboration and shared ownership.
As you know, these are skills students need to be successful in college and careers that probably don't even exist now.
And remember, we'll provide all the training and guidance teachers need. That means several days of professional learning and classroom coaching. It means coaches will collaborate with teachers as well to design lessons. Even principals will receive professional learning and ongoing executive coaching.
The next few minutes of this video will highlight the enriched classroom experience. You'll hear from teachers, students, principals, and coaches in the schools where we launched the learning model.
Here they are with their insights, experiences, and accomplishments.
At first, it's a paradigm shift, it's a mindset shift.
So I'm not an expert in front of them. I'm another learner.
It's going to be the same? The vibe is going to continue the same? So
it's a whole new way of thinking and designing lessons and then implementing those lessons.
It shifts the focus of instruction to who it truly should be centered around, which are the students.
This way, it makes it more fun for kids.
It's very effective. I've seen massive improvements.
There are 4 stages of the learning model, and they're all interactive. The teachers can start off a lesson with a challenge or a hook. So she poses a challenge.
The challenge for today is to find what is the Latin root and its meaning in all these words. If you make it as a challenge, that is going to be like a trigger in their minds to, what can I do to make it better? I challenge you to give me your best. Yes.
So here's the mission. The producers of the new Magic School Bus, they want to make a new episode for next season. And guess who they picked to do it? You guys.
And they have to collaborate with each other to figure out this challenge.
You guys are going to be researching what we need to create a quiz.
And we do 4.
It's more intentional. You are really focusing on the challenge. Make sure the challenge is purposeful. You're kind of beginning with the end in mind.
This is a comic because it has a tail on it? Yeah, I agree.
There are really 4 components. The only way to actually do it successfully is if you learn how to weave them together.
They have to know how to work in groups. They have to know how to solve a problem.
We always find a solution, but sometimes we get in a fight and then we solve that problem and then we solve the original problem.
What is something you would like to know more about?
How much money do you usually get whenever you ring the bell?
I think it definitely sticks more. They're able to talk about their work. They're able to really take ownership of the things that they've done.
The children love it. I have little to no behavior issues in that classroom, and they're always engaged in the lesson and excited about learning.
After they have learned something through their research and being challenged, then they can reflect and say, well, how much did I learn? Or how much did I grow?
Y'all feel good about what you did? Students are actually able to track their progress. It's down on paper for them to see.
I like seeing myself improve. It makes me feel good about myself.
The learning model adds so many different resources and so many things to our teacher toolkits. Even if you're a veteran teacher or a new teacher, there is something in there that you can learn.
I know we have a lot of things to do in the whole day, but give it a try.
In the real world, you're not given very simple problems mapped out for you. You have to learn how to collaborate, how to communicate what you don't understand.
So the end of this learning model is for them to be independently learning, setting their own goals, looking for their own information, and looking for their own application of whatever they're learning.
I'm excited, and we will be campus-wide because it's that impactful for student learning.
Preparing students to lead in the 21st century is our responsibility. We believe the Fort Worth ISD learning model is what our students need and deserve. It's what learning should look like in every classroom. Take the next step to engage in the learning model. Awareness sessions are ongoing. Professional learning is available, and students are ready. Thank you. thousands of students, each one unique. Are you looking for a middle school experience as individual as you are? Then keep watching. Some notable graduates of Fort Worth ISD are with me in the studio to tell you about Gold Seal programs and schools of choice. The next 3 minutes could change your life.
Gold Seal is all about finding the pathway that matches your interests, your skills, and your goals. Gold Seal categories, where do I start? There's academics, engineering, applied learning. Jeff, what else is on the list?
There's medical, fine arts, world languages, and more. Something for everyone.
And something really special with real-world learning that engages you and elevates your learning.
Several middle school programs even provide opportunities for you to interact with students on the high school level and continue your pathway when you reach high school.
Even if you're years away from deciding on a career or a college major, middle school programs and schools of choice will prepare you for success in college, career, and life.
You know, I really see the Gold Seal program as a pipeline. I would, though, I'm an engineer. But they really are a pipeline to supply companies with a well-prepared workforce.
If you're interested in the engineering pipeline, there are several excellent middle school programs to choose from.
Programs that emphasize robotics, science, and math, and prepare you to continue your pathway and pipeline in high school.
My pathway, broadcast journalism and media technology. That was me a few years ago, telling how my Gold Seal program helped me get a great college scholarship. Now I can say that right out of college, I got a great job too. I'm a major market TV news photojournalist.
The district also has 2 outstanding single-gender schools. That's me, going into the Young Women's Leadership Academy as an 8th grader. The support I received from the YWLA teachers and students was awesome. Now I'm here at Texas A&M, where I'm majoring in political science.
We go to YMLA. That's the Young Men's Leadership Academy.
Oh wow, that was 7th grade. And now we're in high school, still loving YMLA.
And learning all we need for success.
I want to be a pediatric heart surgeon.
I remember how excited I was starting out at TAPS, the Texas Academy of Biomedical Sciences. Now I'm living my dream as a college student here at the University of North Texas, majoring in biology and about to apply to grad school.
What's your favorite subject? What problem do you want to help solve? We've got a Gold Seal program that's just right for you. It's your choice. Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media.
So, who's going to win the championship tonight?
McLean 6th.
Okay. And what do you think?
Daggett Montessori.
Well, we'll find out later on tonight. And here to entertain us, the Southwest High School Jazz Band. So, who's ready to play Whiz Quiz? Woo! It doesn't sound like you're ready to play Whiz Quiz. Woo! All right, let's play Whiz Quiz. Are you guys ready to win? Yeah! Well, let's play then. Take it away, Jeff.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, contestants, it's time for Whiz Quiz.
McLean.
Hi, Graham.
Correct. All right, way to go, guys. The end of round 4.
Welcome to Fort Worth ISD Whiz Quiz Finals. This is the 41st year of Whiz Quiz in our district. I'm your host, Beyonce Wilson, and set to face off for the championship are McLean 6 and Daggett Montessori. It's going to be great, especially with the Fort Worth Star-Telegram columnist, Bud Kennedy, here to ask the questions. Bud, take us to round 1.
Thank you, Beyonce. You know, I look at all of you here, and then I look around here too and see all the friends and cheering family you have here. You know, it's great. You all have your cheering sections, and you're following. I can tell that all of you are excited about being part of Whiz Quiz. I want to tell you now, because I'm going to be pretty serious when I start reading questions, and that's because I'm trying to read them as carefully as I can and give you the best chance to answer them. So I act like I'm really serious up here, but I'm really thrilled to be doing this for all of you and to see all of you up here answering these questions, working so hard and trying to do your best and to come here to this final. I want to introduce the people here at the table. I have scorekeeper Norma Burks, again, is a district coordinator of UIL and academic activities and the Whiz Quiz director. The timekeeper, Jason Martinez from Carter Riverside High School, and resetting the buzzers, Kaylee Martinez, a Fort Worth ISD student. And now it's time for you to introduce yourselves. Please introduce yourselves left to right and speak directly into the microphone.
My name is Hannah Rose Keister. Kenzo Gibson. Jack Davis. Olivia Carroll. Daniel Sassano. Neva Stresta. Lizzie Clare. Jack Moreno. Ian Lawler. Amina Shroff.
All right, thank you both. All rounds in this match will be toss-up rounds. Questions are worth 10 points each. You get 4 seconds to answer after you buzz in. Teams, are you ready?
Yes.
10 seconds. First question, toss-up. The characters in this novel use a conch shell to help them organize their lives.
Lord of the Flies.
Yes. Bonus. Name some things about arches in architecture. For 10 points each, an arch made of stone will have this stone at its peak to lock the sides into place.
Cornerstone.
No. McLean.
Capstone.
No. Keystone. Daggett. These arch-like structures help support the walls of Gothic buildings like cathedrals.
No answer.
McLean? Flying buttresses. This term, now more commonly used for establishment with video games, originally meant a series of arches creating a covered walkway. McLean?
Time.
Arcade. Toss-up question. This city is the northern end of the Amtrak Lincoln service, and it's a Illini route. Metro commuter trains in this city run to cities like Joliet and Evanston. For 10 points, name this U.S. city in which you can take the L train to Soldier Field.
Chicago.
Yes. All right, open your physics dictionary to the first section, letter A, for 10 points each. This term is given to the rate of change in speed with respect to time.
Is it velocity?
No.
Acceleration.
Yes. This branch of physics means the study of sound transmission. McLean? Acoustics. These units are used to measure electric current. No. No. Amps. The original question said things that begin with the letter A, so. Toss up. In this book, the main character becomes friends with Rachel and Lucy Guerrero, and later with the beautiful Sally. That girl in this book seeks a better life than she can get on her Chicago street. For 10 points, name this book by Sandra Cisneros about Esperanza Cordero.
Esperanza Rises?
No.
Esperanza Rising?
No. House on Mango Street. Toss up. On the phone keypad, this symbol usually appears to the right of the zero. It can be used as a symbol. McLean.
Asterisk?
No. For pounds.
Hashtag.
Yes. Many rulers of this ancient empire adopted the title Khan. For 10 points each, name this ancient kingdom in Asia once ruled from the city of Khanbalik in what is today Beijing.
China?
No. McLean?
Time.
The Mongol Empire. This first Khan of Mongolia is known for his brutal military campaigns.
Genghis Khan?
Yes. This Khan was Genghis's grandson and founded the Yuan dynasty in China.
No answer.
McLean?
Time.
Kublai Khan. Last question of this round. Toss-up. This country's region of Chechnya has been in the news lately for its treatment of LGBT people. This country owned Alaska from 1799 until 1867, when the U.S. purchased it. For 10 points, name this country which has been accused of interfering in the 2016...
Russia.
Yes. The bonus. Name some books by Ernest Hemingway. For 10 points each. In this book, Santiago fails to catch fish for 84 days.
Old Man on the Sea?
Say it again, I couldn't hear you.
Old Man on the Sea? Is that what he said?
No.
Old Man on the Ocean?
No. Old Man and the Sea. This novel tells the story of some Americans watching the running of the bulls.
Time. Time.
The Sun Also Rises. Robert Jordan, an American in the Spanish Civil War, is the main character in this Hemingway novel.
No answer.
Time.
For Whom the Bell Tolls, and that's the end of our first round. Beyonce?
Very impressive. Also impressive, the real world learning going on tonight. This live production is brought to you by students in Southwest High School's Gold Seal Advanced Media Program. We call it AMP. So stick around, this match is just getting started.
out so we can play with you, oh Mr. Sun. This is my first year teaching. I feel like every day is going to be a new experience. Conejo, conejo. A new challenge. What letter does win? So I'm always trying to find something new to motivate them. Yes, what an awesome idea. Let's give her a Six Flags ride. Woo! The New Teacher Academy during the summer helped me to learn new strategies. In your level 1 voice, which is a whisper. They bring the teachers together at these events where we share ideas, and I went in there and I felt very welcomed by everyone. I got to interact with new teachers, and they were speaking about their experiences at different schools, and we share ideas on how to deliver the lessons. I would say to a teacher who's considering for the ISD that you can get a lot of support here, and there's a lot of resources. I know I serve a purpose, and it's to have each student learning. Muy bien. And I love whenever it's the end of the day and they're like, Miss Garcia, I love coming to your class. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm like, I love you being here too.
The safety of every kid, adult, staff member here in this building, during the school day is paramount.
The most important things we do is we monitor the schools for any persons that's here that shouldn't be. We also watch for any situations that don't look right. You need to keep moving. Let's keep moving. Most security type jobs, you're by yourself. Here you're actually with the kids and you get to really build a little working relationship with these kids. How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Good to see you. I started out in elementary school about 10 years ago, and a lot of these kids who were in pre-K back in those days are now like sophomores in high school.
This is year number 18 for me. I felt like a big brother to them, As I got older, it went from a big brother figure almost to like a father figure. The kids grew up, I grew up a little bit because it just felt like it was a growing process for me.
It's not as stressful as a corporate job. How we doing, guys? Y'all okay?
Yeah.
Good, good. You have a lot of time off. You get to spend a lot of quality time with a lot of good students. This job is important because of the changing world we live in today. We need people around to watch these schools, to protect the kids.
That's the Southwest High School Jazz Band, led by director Adam Kramer. Let's give them a hand. Welcome back to Whiz Quiz, the sport of knowledge. Our teams are all ready to go for round 2. Take it away, Bud.
Thank you, Beyonce Wilson. We're ready for round 2. The score after the first round is Daggett Montessori 50, McLean 10. So we're ready to go with 5 more questions. These are 10-point questions again. Teams, are you ready? Toss up. Oh, I'm sorry. We have new players on both sides. Please introduce yourself and get up close to the microphone.
Saksha Muggerwald, Francis Vanderberg, JD Lee, Sam Dwight, Noah Gamble,
Macy Rains,
Aviana Reina.
I recognize that Noah.
Okay, all right, thank you. Is that everyone? Okay. All right, are you ready?
That's so creepy.
Everybody's having a good laugh. I don't know about why.
That's so creepy.
I recognize that.
Okay, we're going to go ahead. This superhero briefly dated both Linda Park and Patty Spevett. He has a rocky alliance with Leonard Snart.
The Flash?
Yes.
Why is that an I know?
Bonus question. Many positions in corporations are better known by acronyms. For 10 points each, this position, the CEO, is often responsible for making day-to-day decisions. McLean?
Chief of Executive Operations.
No. Chief Executive Officer. Computer and network support is often handled by this department. It's abbreviated IT.
International technology?
No.
Internet Technology.
No. Information technology. Hiring and benefits and retirement are all under this department. It's better known as HR.
Human relations?
No.
Human Resources.
Yes. Toss-up question. This Caribbean country became independent after the Spanish-American War. A missile crisis on this island. Daggett Montessori.
Cuba.
Yes. Government is sometimes about understanding what makes a good deal. For 10 points each, this president proposed the New Deal to try and end the Great Depression.
Herbert Hoover?
No. McLean?
Franklin Roosevelt.
Yes. Nathan Deal is the current governor of this southern state, where he also attended Mercer University.
Alabama.
No.
Utah. Missouri.
No. Georgia. This book was co-written with Tony Schwartz. It showcases the early life and business advice of Donald J. Trump. McLean? Art of the Deal. All right, back. Calculation. Dorothy wants to know the area of her square mirror with a perimeter of 36 inches. She could... McLean?
24 inches.
No. She can start by finding the length of one side of the square and using that to calculate the area. Daggett?
16 inches.
No. For 10 points, what is the area of Dorothy's mirror? Oh, they both missed it, yeah. So we go on. 81 inches, that's right. 81 square inches is the area. Toss-up.
Nobody.
This religion's prophets' tales are told in the Hadith. That prophet is declared to be the messenger of God. People of this religion fast all month during... No. Ramadan. For 10 points, name this religion in which believers pray 5 times a day facing the Kaaba in Mecca.
Islam?
Yes. Bonus question. This type of current is the most dangerous because it's difficult to let go if one grabs an active wire. For 10 points each, name this type of electric current referred to by the abbreviation DC.
Direct current?
Direct current.
Yes.
I didn't know.
This strong, narrow current of water I'll start over. This strong, narrow current of water heads directly away from a beach and can be dangerous to swimmers.
Riptide.
Yes, a rip current. The Current River in the Ozarks cuts through a region with this cave and sinkhole-dominated type of topography.
Time.
Daggett, Montessori?
Mountains?
No. Karst topography. Back to the toss-up. The aneroid type of this device uses no liquid, while water and mercury were used in several early types. McLean?
Thermometer.
No. These devices can measure altitude by detecting pressure change. Daggett, Montessori?
Barometer.
Yes. Bonus question. Name the materials that are used to make some famous statues for 10 points each. This metal makes up the outer layer of the Statue of Liberty. It turns green over time when it's exposed to air and water.
Copper?
Yes. A famous, in quotes, army of soldiers created by the first emperor of China is named for being made of this pottery material.
Terracotta?
Yes. Rodin's The Thinker is cast from this alloy of copper and tin. No.
Tungsten or zinc? Zinc. He says tungsten. Say it. It's not zinc. Say it.
Bronze. That's the end of this round. Beyonce?
Thanks, Bud. We'll take a short break.
So are you saying it has no limits anywhere?
Begin now, charting a direct course to your chosen college or university, and pick up college credits along the way.
We're going to be doing a lab on species diversity.
Fort Worth ISD's Advanced Academic Scholars Academies challenge students to dig deep in pre-AP, AP, and dual credit courses.
Yeah, 358 from 456, which gave you $98.
This Gold Seal choice translates perfectly for high-achieving college-bound students, rewarding them not only with college hours, but also new worlds to explore and strong leadership and communication skills.
Which are you testing for?
I'm testing for Boston.
You'll find Advanced Academic Scholars Academies at these Fort Worth ISD high schools: Arlington Heights, Heights Academy; Northside, Scholars Academy; Haskell, Advanced Accelerated Academy; and Western Hills, Cougar Academy, featuring International Baccalaureate.
Does somebody know how to do good knots? Welcome to College Level Physics, right?
Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media.
Thanks, Ben. And now, more Whiz Quiz. Bud?
Well, the second round was even, so our score going into the third round is Daggett Montessori 100, McLean 60. Do we have any new players as we start the third round? Introduce yourselves.
Garcia. Dame.
Daggett Montessori, all right. Back to 10-point toss-up questions. Teams, are you ready? In this novel, Basil Hallward paints the title character before his life spirals downward. That man stabs the painting of himself to try and regain a normal life. For 10 points, name this Oscar Wilde novel in which the main character lets a painting grow old instead of himself.
Time.
Picture of Dorian Gray. This word is the keeps cutting. This word is the name of the current currency used in Brazil, and the professional soccer team in Salt Lake City adopted it in its name. For 10 points, give this word, which is Spanish for royal, and appears in the name of a soccer team in Madrid. Daggett Montessori.
Real.
Yes. Bonus question. Plants contain many liquids to help them survive. For 10 points each. This sticky, sweet substance attracts birds and insects so that pollen can be distributed. No. McLean.
Nectar.
Yes. The sap that's used to make maple syrup is a liquid that travels in this plant tissue, which transports water and nutrients from the roots to the rest of the tree.
Bark.
No. McLean?
Time.
Xylem. This thick liquid is used to make natural rubber used in products such as gloves, but it's also a major ingredient in chewing gum. No.
Time.
Latex.
Wait, latex isn't chewing gum.
Back to toss-up questions. This modern-day city was founded as Byzantium around 660 BC. The most famous building in this city is a former mosque called the Hagia Sophia. For 10 points, name this most populous city in Turkey. McLean.
Time.
Daggett?
Istanbul.
Yes.
Istanbul. I was right.
For the bonus, Daggett. Name some characters from the Tale of Despero for 10 points each. This rat hatches a plan to kidnap Princess Peach.
Despero.
No.
Time.
Roscaro. This partially deaf girl tells Roscaro that she wants to be a princess.
Charlotte.
No. McLean?
Time.
Mig. This man is Despero's jailer, who Mig delivers meals to in the castle.
No answer.
Time.
Gregory. Back to a toss-up. The absolute value function gets rid of this type of number. McLean?
A negative number.
Yes.
Good job.
This is the bonus. This state's tourist attractions include the beach at Kitty Hawk. For 10 points each, name this state where the Wright brothers flew their airplane on that beach.
South Carolina.
No.
North Carolina.
Yes. The largest privately owned home in this country is the estate of the Vanderbilt family, located in North Carolina. This estate. Time. Daggett, Montessori. Biltmore. This city is the home of the NASCAR Hall of Fame and the annual NASCAR All-Star race at its speedway.
Charlottesville.
No. Daggett, Montessori.
Charlotte.
Yes. Back to the toss-up. Last question of this round. This character is attracted to the fourth prettiest girl in his grade, Holly Hills. McLean.
Greg Heffley.
Yes. Bonus question. The world record for throwing one of these objects is 74.08 meters. For 10 points each, name these implements used in a namesake track and field event. A flat object thrown from a circle.
A frisbee.
No.
Discus.
Yes. The Greek statue Discobolus shows a discus thrower and was sculpted by this man.
Leonardo da Vinci.
No.
No answer.
Myron. This other disc sport involves passing a disc to one's teammates in the end zone, but running while holding a disc is not allowed.
Rugby.
No.
Ultimate frisbee.
Yes. That's the end of the round.
We also have an excellent audience. Excellent job, teams. And they're lining up with my friend Jada to play Are You Smarter Than a Whiz Quizzer? Jada, who's your first contestant?
All right, my first contestant here. What is your name?
Dustin.
And who are you supporting tonight?
McLean 6th.
Awesome. Woo. All right, and your question is, the American national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, proclaims the U.S. is the land of the free and home of what type of people?
The Brave.
Oh, let's see. Yes, congratulations. And here goes your goodie bag, and thank you for participating. And I have my second contestant. Awesome. What is your name?
Christian Reyna.
Who are you supporting today?
Daggett Montessori.
Awesome. All right, and your question is, name this superhero who gains his powers after being bitten by a radioactive arcanine. Sorry. You want to ask the audience?
Spider-Man.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's see. Yes, you're correct. Thank you. You want to give him a high five? And thank you. All right, back to you, Beyonce.
Thanks, Jada, and thank you, contestants. Well, that brings us to round 4. Bud, it's all yours.
All right, thank you, Beyonce. Our score going into the final round is Daggett Montessori 160, McLean 90. We have 5 more toss-up questions and bonuses for all of you. Are there any new team members this round?
Tristan Reyna.
All right, thank you. Oh, another one? Oh, yes.
Sophia Lino.
Thank you. All right, toss-up round. These are worth 10 points. Teams, are you ready? This athlete was the 2012 American League Rookie of the Year. Despite thumb surgery, he hit 200 home runs in the 2017 season. For 10 points, name this Los Angeles Angels outfielder. Daggett Montessori.
Mike Trout.
Yes. In the bonus. This goddess's children include Thrud and Ur. For 10 points each, name this goddess in Norse mythology who is the wife of Thor. McLean? Sif. Sif's hair was once cut by this god who was forced to make a headpiece for her.
Loki?
Yes. That incident also led to the creation of both Odin's spear Gungnir and this object for Thor.
Mjolnir.
Yes. Back to the toss-up. This girl's father, Otto, sold his business to the Guest family to prevent it from being closed. The Guesses also helped hide this girl's family, which she wrote about in a famous diary. Daggett Montessori.
Anne Frank.
Yes. The bonus, Daggett Montessori. In this novel, a girl receives a pair of crutches for Christmas instead of the doll she hoped for 10 points each. Name this book in which the main character makes friends in the Glad Game. McLean. No. Pollyanna. Pollyanna is the best known novel by this author.
Time.
McLean.
Time.
Eleanor Porter. Pollyanna is once forced to eat only a meal of bread and milk with this servant, but she finds this enjoyable as she likes this woman. No.
Peas?
No. Nancy. It was asking for the name of the servant. Back to the toss-up. In this book, Admiral Drake sends an animal to live with a family in Stillwater, Oklahoma. That bird is named Captain Cook. For 10 points, name this book in which a family of cold weather birds becomes a traveling show business act.
Time.
Mr. Popper's Penguins. This is calculation. John wants to know how long he slept if he went to bed at 10:30 p.m. and woke up the next day at 8:15 a.m. Remembering to account for the partial hours for 10 points, McLean.
10 hours and 15 minutes.
No. For 10 points, how long did John sleep?
9 hours and 45 minutes.
Yes.
210 to 90.
Daggett Montessori bonus. This U.S. president was the first to travel China in 1972. For 10 points each, name this president who was the first to recognize the People's Republic of China government as legitimate.
Gerald Ford?
No.
Richard Nixon?
Yes. Until the Nixon administration, the government in exile known as the Republic of China on this island had been recognized as the only legitimate Chinese government.
Hong Kong?
No.
Time.
Taiwan. On Nixon's visit, he met with this Chinese leader, a communist known as Chairman. McLean?
Time.
Mao Zedong. Our last question, toss-up. This phenomenon is what causes the tails of comets, and it creates the fantastic light shows known as auroras when it hits the Earth. For 10 points, name this stream of plasma that is ejected from the sun into space. Daga Montessori.
Sun flares.
No. McLean.
Solar flares.
No. Solar wind. That's our contest.
Thanks, Buzz. And while they're adding up the scores, we'll take a short break.
Now, I've chosen 5 films to discuss that combine both Japanese and American film techniques.
Fort Worth ISD Collegiate Academies not only prep students for higher education, they also transport them into the college world through coursework and college campus experiences. Dual credit courses make it possible to earn up to 60 hours of college credit and graduate with an associate degree as well as a high school diploma. For example, as these students learn the principles of kinesiology,
You should really work on the whole body.
they're racking up high school credits and college hours at the same time. In fact, families can save thousands of dollars in college tuition fees.
The spinal cord is right behind that area.
At the Collegiate Academy at O.D. Wyatt, students start by taking college courses in high school classrooms. As they progress, they attend some classes on the campus of Tarrant County College South.
Prepare for those college classes in high school.
At the Collegiate Academy at Dunbar, students begin by studying college-level courses on the Dunbar campus.
So there you go.
Then they experience the college life in classes at Texas Wesleyan University.
And that's going to give you the educational tools.
See your exciting future unfold at one of these Gold Seal Collegiate Academies, Dunbar High School or O.D. Wyatt High School.
I love these movies. This is the end of my presentation.
Learn more at fwisd.org/choice or call 817-814-2580. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media.
What is the maximum gravitational potential energy of your rocket? My wife and I just moved down to Texas, right? So I didn't really know anybody here. How heavy is the top of the rocket compared to the bottom?
Pretty light.
A new teacher induction program is fantastic. I have a mentor from there. I have a mentor at my local school. Calculate the potential energy of the rockets due to gravity. Looks good. They have these events for us. They're really great. So it was a really large help to just meet some teachers who've had experience and give me a leg up on different techniques to help manage the classroom. Awesome work. We're gonna go outside and launch some rockets. Sound good? Okay, stand back. Oh, it's bubbling, hold on. Maybe not. We're gonna need more vinegar and baking soda. Sometimes when you do an experiment, it doesn't come out the way you want, and that's okay because you learn something from it. Then you can do the experiment again. Okay, it's all in. Cork. Oh! Maybe get it right, maybe it goes wrong again, maybe you learn something else.
You try the vinegar, baking soda?
Yes, one exploded on me, that's okay.
Really?
Oh, my campus mentor is great, and just giving me the support I need where it's like, wow, I got to do this, and I got to get this lesson done, and I got to do this, how am I going to manage all that? And she's been great, just, yeah, makes sense. To make it very manageable.
Welcome back to Whiz Quiz. The scores are in. Here's Bud Kennedy and Norma Burks to represent the trophies. Bud?
Thank you very much, Beyonce, and first of all, let's thank both these teams. What a great job tonight, what great hard work. The final score was 210 to 100, and your winner is Daggett Montessori. Norma, will you make the presentations? Okay. You better come over here and thank these McLean students, yeah.
All right. First off, I want to say, McLean, awesome job. I hope you keep it up at the big McLean. Same difference. You're in blue. Hi, guys. Well, okay. So, well.
You're on different sides from the signs. Oh, you're not? Okay, good.
I messed up. Okay, hi, guys. McLean. Y'all keep it up when you go up to down the street to the big McLean next year and be in 7th grade and 8th grade and keep up with Whiz Quiz. You did a great job. I was very proud of you, and I would like to present this trophy. So y'all will get a picture in just a moment together, but I'm going to go on and present Daggett's then. And now I got it straight, and so we'll get it. Okay, and Daggett Montessori, congratulations. You took first place this year. Both teams have worked really hard all year, and tell your sponsors thank you for all the help they gave to you as well, and your parents.
Thank you all very much. Thank you, and be sure and stick around and come back, and all of you come back and compete again. This is the greatest time of your lives. Come back again for another year of Whiz Quiz. Thank you all.
Congratulations, Daggett Montessori. Remember, the Whiz Quiz Championships continue for 2 more nights. Join us tomorrow evening for the middle school matches. Those get underway at 5 o'clock, and Wednesday is the high schools, starting at 4:30. Catch it all here on Spectrum 192 or A&T Universe 99, or log on to the district website for live streaming. For all of us at Fort Worth ISD, thank you for supporting our students. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and all our social media. One more time, thank you Pizza Knob Restaurants for feeding us a very hungry crew tonight.
Tell me why your experience has been different. My name is LaTanya Hodges, and I teach 6th grade targeted reading at Jack A. Middle School. The narrative is really just from your perspective, from your point of view. I was actually recruited. I was living in North Carolina. I had never heard of Fort Worth. We want the stories to be rich and juicy. I actually love Fort Worth. I get to share that new city experience with my daughter. Even here at my school, you have this opportunity to kind of have a family, especially for me being home away from home. What looks like family? I've gone to my colleagues here
And even my induction specialist, it's okay that I don't know it all. You have the support of the district. You really do feel like you are able to be a successful teacher. And I love them with all my heart. There is something so fulfilling about seeing your success through others.
Big words I could get.
And you're finding that you're reading more books because you're able to read on a higher level. Nice job. It gives you the confidence to keep coming and doing it every day. It does. And if that is anyone's ambition to be successful through student success, I say come to Fort Worth ISD.
A narrative paragraph is something that is about yourself.
Well, that was my narrative. I hope it was interesting.